Greetings, salutations, welcome to more Unicorn Overlord, and today we're going to be heading towards Elheim through this forest here. But before we do, we're going to go visit some of these hamlets and towns. As you can see, we have an absurd amount of materials, and if we look at the map, we have a few other towns we'll get later on, like level 38, 40, 40, and 40 for these, which we'll need to restore, maybe. Look, there's a town here. I don't think there's a town anywhere else. Maybe there is. I don't know, but we don't need these resources for quite some time. We have every town here fully done. So we're going to spend some of these now that we've finished one country. Just because we have so many of these. Get us a few more honors, get us some gold, so we can kind of just, you know, spend the extra materials, and it'll kind of stockpile up a little more. So I'm not worried about all the extras we have of them. Hopefully we don't run into the case where like we're really low on some of them. Like if we get a bunch of these honey apples, we won't be able to just click deliver all a bunch. So we'll go to another town if we really have to. But I'm going to do this at the end of Elheim as well for Cornea, and then also we're going to go back to Drakenhold when we get closer to level 24 to get that last town. Do they replace? No, they don't. So I don't have any more scrap metal, so we're going to go to a different town real fast. But yeah, we'll do that in Drakenhold as well, but we still have towns in Drakenhold that we need to complete. So there's the two towns in Drakenhold that need the Drachia lumber. So that's going to be a little bit till we complete those because, well, those towns, we don't have a lot of lumber coming in. So, but once we get it, we will indeed go finish off those towns in Drakenhold, and then hopefully whatever the town at the top is, whatever that takes, we will also complete. And yeah, we still have a bunch of stuff for other things. So we're just gonna run around to a couple more towns, make sure we just kind of spend as many of these as we can to get a bit more. And yeah, as you can see, we've gained like 80 honors or so just by delivering all of these extra items. Looks like we still have a bunch of trout, a bunch of timber, so I'm super happy with this. And you don't need these materials for anything else in any other country. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. But most of the Cornea specific stuff you don't need elsewhere. So I don't mind spending these. Maybe some like the unsullied timber and things like that. Maybe those are a little more in meager timber. Those might be a little more country independent, but we still have plenty of those. And I'm pretty sure all the Cornean, like Corvia herb, Cornut lumber, and Cornean sardine, these are all, if I'm pretty certain, specific to Cornea. We got about 100 honors. I think I'll take that. That's fine. Let's swing by a fort before we head down to Elheim. We can spend these on promotions. Because like I said, we're down to the last 5 people here. And a little unfortunate these were the last 5. Obviously, everyone deserves to be promoted, but some people promoted less than others. Like, it's nice that we're going to get them promoted, but like Hodrick and Sharon, for example, are the ones that I probably care the least for to be promoted at the moment, because that group is just so offensively powerful. You don't really have to worry about them. So we're just going to kind of click through everybody. Lex finally getting his promotion as well. Yeah, and he gets a new skill. This skill actually he gets at level 20, so it's pretty good. And we have enough for one more at the moment. You know what, we'll do Hodrick this time. Selvi, I know you're one of my more favorite characters. We'll get you next, and then Sharon last, but I don't want to leave Clive's group
the cruel flames of war.
Literally so behind that they never get their promotions. Anyways, we got a few more abilities there. Let's just take a look at that. So Hodrick here, he got an accessory slot, and then he also got this row cover. So let's go ahead and take care of accessory first. I don't know what I'm going to give him right away. Anyways, large aid kit. We got this at the end of Drakkenhold last time. This heals the entire party for 25% of their HP. So this is another way to keep your party healed up. So it's really nice. Blindness burn or poison death blow. I'm trying to think in the next area. I'm probably going to give him some type of immunity. Giving him bangles, probably not really worth it. Oh, I could give him a pendant too. I don't think he needs it at the moment. He is able to get a bunch via his other items pretty easily. I think I'm going to give him a stun immunity, because I know here, and I don't need him to cure it, I just need him to, well, I guess, yeah, he can cure it if it exists. Row cover we're going to put at the top, and then this row has to have at least, we're going to say row with 3 combatants, or I could just say back row. Yeah, we're just going to do the back row. Yeah, and so you want the modifier row as attack, this is natural, because you want to make sure it actually covers everybody. Because if he, like I said, there might be an ability that attacks a whole row, like I'll use a row shot from an archer. If he attacks, say he attacked Hodrick, and I just had row attacked. Obviously Hodrick can't use row cover on himself, but say they were flipped around like this, and someone shot Clive here with row shot with an archer. Hodrick would use row cover to cover him instead of just heavy cover, even though it's only one target being attacked, because it's considered an entire row attack. So we're going to have Hodrick just be up against only row cover the back row. And later on, I will change it, because this group is going to have 3 cav units. They're going to all be in the front. Then I'm going to have Hodrick in the back, and he's going to cover them that way. It'll be a little bit different. Normally I have Hodrick in the front, but should be able to work out just fine with this group. Guardian, I am going to get rid of this because I want to keep his stuff for his covers. Although, no, I always say that, but then it's like, I don't, yeah, we'll keep it for now. Eventually it will go away though. But anyways, let's take a look at what else he has here. So he has row protection, which grants allies in the user's row plus 50% defense. He's never going to use this. Great shield, however, he is going to use this. This is going to be his bread and butter. Basically, this gives him 50% physical defense and 2 passive points. So it converts his active points into passive, and this is why he can work in the back row later on in the game. Because he can just, you know, cover the front row a bunch with either row cover or heavy cover as things come in. He can great shield, get his passive points back, and he can keep doing this as the fight goes on to make sure that he fills his passive points to keep doing it. And like right now he has what, 2 active, 3 passive, so that's technically, if he casts Great Shield twice, that is 2, or that's 7 passive points. I've had times in the past where he doesn't continually cast it, so he may only cast it once a battle, even though it doesn't say that he can't cast it more than once. But I'm sure I can make it work. So yeah. So that's him there. And then we also got, what else did we get last time? We promoted a bunch of people. I forgot to show off Rolf, yeah, because he needs an accessory now. His skills, but yeah, he gets row shot here at level 20. This attacks a row of enemies. And then he also gets aerial snipe, which after an ally is hit by an attack, it's 150 potency versus flyers. So we're definitely going to have this on him set up, because yeah, it's kind of like how the the Wyvern Knights have been attacking him with ground counter. Well, now we're going to have aerial snipe where we shoot them out of the sky. So and I'm going to give him, I think he's going to get the one of these Carnelian pendants, because I like him attacking. He generally does really well. And yeah, he's going to do quite a bit of damage now that he has more options here. Obviously, we're with the Flame Conferral on the first shot. But yeah, it'll be pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look. Who else did we just promote? We have promoted Lex, so we're going to need to give you an item. Lex got promoted, and he got Defender. Defender is at level 20, like I said. attack a single enemy. It's a 2 hit count, 75 potency, that was 150. Gives him plus 50% defense, and it grants him 1 passive point if the attack hits. So I'm going to say only use this currently. He's actually pretty fast, so I'm probably going to try to give him something to slow him down. There's a reason for that, so let's go quickly to Drakenholt, because I don't think I have this weapon otherwise. Yeah, here it is, the Dragon Bone Shield. And obviously we have the...
You won't find finer weapons in all of Drakenholt.
Oh, the guard rate's actually worse. I don't like that. Maybe I don't. The problem is I don't want to have to set a modifier or a tactic where he cannot... Like, basically his defender is if enemies present... If flyer enemies are present, I want him to use defender to try to get his passive points up. Problem is right now anyway, he's pretty fast, so he generally doesn't attack before, before flyers. You might say, well, what about archers? Archers are also really fast, and they could cause problems. It's true. However, I could set it up to also have archers present, but archers are typically easier for us to deal with. And we're more likely to wipe some of them out before they really get a turn. Whereas flyers, 3 people on my team don't have good hit rates against them, so they're more likely to A, exist, and B, not die. Oh, they're going to get more attacks off usually. That said, we can go ahead and get you another item here, and I want to say... yeah, I don't know what I'm going to give you, actually. I would love to give you some amount of magic defense, but I guess technically we could buy silver bangles. Those would be decent for you. The problem is your magic defense is still miserable. Definitely you're not getting the Carnival Pendant. That's going to go to somebody else. There is the Cleric's medallion, but no, I'm not worried about that. I think we're just going to go with the basic poison immunity. That's not going to be needed right away, but later on it will be. Actually, no, I'm going to do the same thing I did for Hodrick. Oh, I don't have another one of these. I'd have to get one. Yeah, we'll do poison for now. If I need to go buy one, I will go get a stun immunity for him. Actually, if we're going to do poison, I may as well give you the lantern then. Do you get death blow immunity as well? Not that we're going to run into that basically ever. Very few, if any, people have it. Yeah, so this is how we're going to have Lex for a bit. Remember, this has to hit, but it's only if flying enemies are present, which I'm going to change it. I convinced myself otherwise. All right, we're just going to do archers. I think flying units are the more dangerous ones, but I want him to have active shatter to try to deal with getting rid of people's attack. And this, I might change this later. I'm not like committed to be like I have to have defender. A lot of times, like Lex is generally just more a support person than an offensive powerhouse. Like he has 37 attack, so he has medium attack. Like Miriam has the same, but Miriam gets the bonus to infantry units that he doesn't. So Lex is generally not going to be like, I'm doing a ton of damage to people, but he does provide damage. But I always see Lex and Calm, as a side, they are more support units. They come in, they defend really well against your ranged attacks, whether that's javelin, air archers, any flyer. They're really good at defending against them, and they provide a moderate level of damage when they do attack. But in general, they're like Hodrick. They're there to protect people. And then we got Scarlet, who also gets another accessory slot. So as we take a look at her skills, Yeah, she doesn't get anything new for a bit. Innocent Ray, this is attacks an entire row, just like Holy Light. Just does more damage, and it removes everyone that it hits with a buff. So it's pretty good. Passive Miracles still exists. This will be better once we get some more characters. Because coming up in Elheim, we'll get characters that are really, really good in terms of they do passes that maybe heal the whole group, and then Scarlet can immediately heal them and give them 1 passive point back. So that's really nice. Saint Barrier, reduce damage taken by 50% for 1 attack and prevents debuffs. This is literally just like Holy Barrier. So it's nice that she gets that, so we will like to use that. Divine Blessing. So this is her start of battle ability. This is at the start of battle. She gives everyone in the group HP regen and 10% defense. It's pretty good. I like this one a lot. The downside is it's on Scarlet. She's, in my opinion, a pretty average character. Like, she's 35 magic attack. Her abilities are pretty okay. But like, I don't know. Her benefit is she removes enemies' buffs if she hits them. Problem is when somebody is buffed enough that they have some amount of immunity or dodge, you don't remove those buffs because you actually have to hit them. So, but yeah, her stuff is designed around buffing and debuffing, so that's good. But at the same time, also, it could be better. Anyways, let's get her a better staff. Because currently you have a recruit staff, which you get more EXP, but you're at the EXP cap. Go ahead and get you the Carnate Rod. Lose a little bit of HP, but you gain a decent bit of magic attack, so you do a little bit more damage. And then let's get you because I am boring, we'll just put a Silk Hood on you to get you even more. Even though we're going to an area where it's kind of like, you probably aren't going to be doing but so much damage. Everyone else should be okay for the moment. Now it's just going to be in our groups here. We need to give somebody. Let's actually switch to the character list here. Somebody in our group, we need to give them the. If we look at our accessories here, we have 1 Carnelian pendant and 1 Lapis pendant. I guess I could do this from items, but I'd rather see what everyone has. So as we can see now that people are getting additional accessories, we can give them other things. So like we could give you the additional passive if I want you to have more counterattacks. That's one way to do it. Or we could give to literally anybody else. I'm currently okay with my Clive and Adel here, where they only do, where they don't have the extra stuff, because currently they, when they kill people with Assaulting Lance, they get their AP back. So giving them Carnelian pendants and Lapis pendants isn't really needed yet. You probably do want them, like once you stop caring about money, which we have a lot of money anyway, so maybe we should stop caring. Giving them stuff to be better is probably worth it. We need to get your group leveled up. You guys are a little behind. You already have a Carnelian pendant. You don't, but I want you to have evasion. You already have both. You have the pursuit, so I would prefer that. This one is actually kind of interesting with Miriam. You can give her Carnelian or Lapis pendant, because unless she's healing, all of her offense turns into passive anyway. So this is someone where giving them the Carnelian pendant wouldn't be an issue. So, oh, I also forgot, we need to, we're going to give you, since we didn't give it to anybody, where is it? The King Axe Draconesh. We didn't talk about this. This is just like the Cornix that Elaine has. It's +5 all stats. I'm going to give it to Alvin. He's the one that generally takes the most damage, weirdly enough, in counterattacks from flyers. So him having a bit more on all of his stats will be really, really nice. So yeah, I'm happy with that. You can give it to really anybody that uses axes. It's really good on your warriors if you want them to have even more damage to try to do sweeper stuff. But you don't need your gauntlets. I like you having a little bit more HP. You already have a carnelian pendant. I always run into some amount of, you know, let's give you the carnelian pendant because you have True Strike. I'm happy with that. We could give it to Alvin, but I'm kind of okay with how this is set up. And then the Lapis pendant, we have a lot of people that, like I said, we maybe want to have a Lapis pendant, but they currently cannot or don't need it. You already have one, you don't need one. So actually, Hodrick is going to be a great person to get one once we have it in a 5-man group, because if I move into the back row, he's not going to need the massive gauntlet plus guard rate. So I could give it to you. You would be a pretty good option. Virginia also a really good option, but I want to have her. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to her for now, and if I need to, I can put that salamander ring back on later. I should have the salamander ring on somebody, though. I'm actually going to give the salamander ring to you. It gives you quite a bit more magic defense and HP. And you're immune to fire, so yeah. Alright, that should be good for now. Anyways, let's head back to the witches area here. Spent a little bit of time there just kind of taking care of some administrative stuff to get promotions, go over those promotions and all that. So, anyways, to Elheim. Get ourselves a little cutscene.
Just past this thicket ahead, and we'll have made it through.
My thanks, Yana. We would have wandered this wood for weeks without your aid. Come, we should hurry.
Oh. Lady Rosalinda? What are you doing here by yourself?
Rosalinda?
You arrived with some timing, Sarimet Yana. I was actually hoping to entreat your aid.
An acquaintance of yours, I presume?
This is Lady Rosalinda, elder sister to the Turanos of the Elves, the seer Altalinda. And the boy is? Prince Elaine, heir to Cornea's throne and commander of their liberation army. Elaine, then. I see. Why have you come to Elheim?
To breathe life into a revelation I was granted in Cornea's sanctuary. I was bade to meet with your Turanos.
Then I fear your travels are in vain.
For now.
Altalinda is captive, held prisoner in Castle Lowerhall ever since our defeat at Zenoiran's blade. Our people have fought for moons unending in order to win back her freedom. But our forces dwindle with every passing day. We will never succeed without help. Which is why you came looking for me.
If I may, how was Zenoiran able to breach the confounding defenses of the Winding Wood?
By the hand of Sarimet Alcina. That can't be. Alcina was a sorceress of great renown, and my esteemed master in the art of spellcraft. She was a trusted advisor to your grandfather, King Gerard, of 2 generations past.
A faithful ally to the crown, then. She must surely be under Zenoiran's control to have turned against us so.
Now, you seek the Turanos, while I seek an army. 2 notes in the same melody. What say we sing this hymn together? You'd truly be willing to join us?
We march to vanquish Galerius and free all nations of Fevrith alike. Should you truly extend such a generous offer, we would gladly accept it. Come, I'll introduce you to the others.
You're a bigger dreamer than you look. Thank you, Elaine. I'd like that very much.
Yeah, anyways, you could have came here literally after saving Scarlet and immediately gotten this character, by the way. I didn't, which I'm fine with. I was perfectly okay not picking up Rosalinda until we came here. Rosalinda is an amazing unit. We will go over her real fast. Yeah, they're an Elven Augur. So, people will say, honestly, that these Augurs are probably some of the strongest characters in the game. So yeah, if we go look at her, Rosalinda. Now, she's level 10, so she is a bit behind, but you could easily level her up. But yeah, you could have picked her up much earlier. Because obviously you just walk into the thing and there you go. Anyways, yeah, her skills here, she gets this freezing thrust. This does 100 physical and magical potency and freezes an enemy, and it has plus 25 potency for if you have summon fairies, which you get summon fairies by using Primus Edge here. Her other ability, which this is just her base one, 50 physical, 100 magical potency. And at 100% HP, she gains 1 passive and 1 summon fairy. Also, if an enemy is hit, or if an ally is hit by an attack, she can cure and heal and remove all their debuffs. So this is just better than quick heal that we have on our clerics. Also, if you've noticed, she's an elf. So she is immediately considered a promoted unit. So she comes with 2 active and 2 passive points. So you could have gotten her, like I said, right after rescuing Scarlet, so level 10, boom, you immediately have another person that is already like a promoted unit, and they're really powerful. So if we look at their skills, they don't get anything extra for a little bit. Obviously, they would have to be our level, currently, level 20 before they got their second ability, but now she can get a row attack against, does extra damage to flying targets. You get Elemental Roar. This attacks all enemies. And with every fairy you have out and about, this will do more potency. So currently it's a 70 physical, 70 magic against all enemies. But if you have 1 fairy, it's now 100, 2 fairies, 130. If you have all 5, it's 220 on physical and magical that hits everybody. And then it dismisses all of the summon fairies. You can also look here is the start of the battle. She can get Rage of the Fairies. This is one of the strongest start of battles abilities in my opinion. It attacks a row of enemies with magic first strike and inflicts stun, which means if you have a decent initiative, you can now just hit all those stun people and they just can't do anything. And it gives her 1 summon fairy. And then Elemental Impetus is, after she uses a skill, she transforms her passives into attacking. So right now, even with what she has 2 active, 2 passive. You attack with something, she immediately Elemental Impetus, and now she has 2 more attacks. And if you're using Primus Edge, if you remember, this gives you passive points. So it's like, with 2 attacks at 100% HP, you get another Elemental Impetus, which then means you get another attack. So with 4 active and 4 passive points, she can get 7 attacks that are 1 active point and 1 passive. It's kind of wild. So yeah, they can get a bunch of attacks. Now, an Elemental Roar obviously is just very, very powerful. Like, you just Rage of the Fairies, immediately Elemental Roar, and like you just hit, whatever row you stunned, you hit them for 100 magic, and then you hit them again for another 100 fizz and 100 magic. You're saying 300 potency before they even get a turn. So yeah, they're really, really powerful. And stat-wise, they're pretty good. For Rosalinda, she's more of defense for magic, as you can see with the S-rank magic defense. But offensively, she is great. She'll eventually go into one of my groups. I don't know which yet. I'm okay with her being low level at the moment. It's not really that big a deal. But yeah, right now our 6 main groups are the ones I'm worried about. Chances are is actually... Let me at least slot her into a group here. So I will take Aramis out to put her in, and I should equip you. I will go ahead and give you the... Oh, we gave the Lapis Pendant to somebody. Oh, we gave it to Virginia, right. I was like, I could give you the Lapis Pendant because you'd be fine with it. But I'll just give you a hood, a leather hood, and then I'll give you... probably doesn't matter what else I give you. Your crit rate is pretty bad, so your accuracy is pretty low at the moment. I'll give you blue spectacles. Not that it's generally needed. But yeah, so there you go. Like I said, you could have gotten her much earlier. As soon as you got Scarlet, you could have came here and immediately picked her up. So, anyways, this is the side quest resistance. Yeah, level 15. So it will say, yes, we're a little higher level enemies, but like I said, Elheim is, as you can see, like we just entered Elheim. All of these enemies are have a promoted person in them. So it's like, yeah, we're going to be a little bit higher level, but, and you could have came here earlier. I think coming here super early is not a great idea because it's literally every group has a promoted unit in it. So even though you be fighting them and they're level 15, or in this case like 16 here, you would have to, and any elven units that exist in these fights, you also would be dealing with being basically like a promoted unit. It just is a lot tougher is all. We get a sigil here, so this is really nice. I think this is moderate 3, question mark? I forget which one it is. Yeah, moderate 3. Perfect. Another divine shard, happy with that. Yeah, that's another elven unit. I mean, we'll bop them while we go take a look up here. Yeah, so as you can see, like this group, these are all basically fully promoted units. Yes, they're level 10 because they're just random dudes on the map, so it'll be really easy to wipe them out. But if you're here with 0 promoted units, that group becomes quite dangerous. So we're obviously just going to sit here and explore as best we can, so I can try to collect all these items real fast. And we'll be able to do stuff with those stone stone circles soon. So don't worry. Anyways, this gate is locked. So we will not be able to open until we get to the other side, which means a long, long time from now, actually, because I can show the map, but basically the only way to reach that is from the western side of the continent. So we have a long way to go before we get that done. But yeah, here we go. That's level 17. The sigil, I think, is 18. Yep. And then we have, this is level 16. Then our side quest here is level 15, which that's the first one we're going to do. We're just going to keep collecting all these things because I'm compulsed to do all the collecting. Must collect things. If I remember, actually, we can go really far. Yeah, which, as you can see, we've just barely moved past the first area, and this is now a level 17 enemy, so the levels here go up very quickly as well. But generally, when you get to new areas, like this one is not as bad as Drakenhold in terms of preventing you from moving forward. There is a part in the map where it's like you get there and you're like, alright, you have to do the story now. But early on in Elheim, you can move around and collect a lot of stuff. Which, generally speaking, I do think you want to go collect things so they have time to respawn from you doing battles. But yeah, like that's an upgraded thief there. We can see up there's another town. That's one on the other side of the bridge there, which we can't fix the bridge yet. I'm not going to go but so far. I'll probably just go to this gate here. Yeah, I know where the story thing is, but as you can see, yeah, now they're level 20 on the field. So you went from level 11 to 17 to 20 in a matter of... we went from here. These guys... Oh, not here. We went from here level 17 ended up around this town, and right here we're already at level 20 on the map, so... Elheim, while you can come here early, it's really intended that you go to the Drakenhold. I'm just going to finish collecting all this stuff. The Griffin Knight I'm not worried about talking to at the moment. There's another side quest. We'll get to it eventually. We got a cemetery here for Sharon. Indeed, there will be 5 cemeteries here as well in Elheim. It'll just take a bit until we get there. So if we look at the quest as well, Overworld Cemetery. Yeah, so here we get the, the Gravekeeper's boots and a cleric's bracelet. I think that's healing pursuit. I forget. We'll look at it once we actually get it. But yeah, as we can see here. This one's going to take a while because every sigil is way later. Here we get a Phantom Knight's Great Shield. That'll be really good because the Phantom, that's just like the other shield. We got the magic defense one, so that'll be nice. 30 pieces of Fellsight. I don't think we'll get that for a little bit. And then, yeah, we actually got, before we do this fight, because we traveled in Elheim, we got enough to talk to them. So I'm just going to quickly talk to him, and then he'll give me the next portion of it. Yeah, we get some honors, some free meal tickets, free mining passes, and we're getting ever closer to A rank. 75%, and then the one after that will be 100%, I believe. So, all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and save, and we're going to do this resistance. The resistance lives on. Alright, and as we can see, we're going to be up against a lot of new... And yeah, and if you came here first, your first stage is up against Elven Archers, Druids, and Griffin Masters. Basically all promoted units, which, if you left Drakenhold to come here first, yeah, this fight would be significantly tougher, and you don't have fully promoted units to go up against all these elves.
Even our final attempt ends in failure.
So, I'm happy with... how our progress has been.
Rosalinda approaches with an envoy of soldiers.
By the stars! My lady!
Calm yourself, please. I'm perfectly unharmed.
Obviously.
Holinita. Ah, you're here as well, Sarimet.
It's been a while, Lynn.
It has been far too long indeed. My lady, I wouldn't dare pass up willing reinforcements, but the state of affairs remains dire. We must withdraw.
No. We can take it. Don't
the
worry.
enemy is but a teal away.
Nothing is decided until the final blow is struck.
And you are?
My name is Elaine, commander of the Cornian Liberation. We've come to aid your resistance at Rosalinda's request.
And I am Linolagos, of said resistance. Firm as your voice may ring, our defeat is unavoidable. Few able soldiers remain in this hold, and fewer still are willing to fight.
Then allow me to reframe the matter. My army will push forth to the enemy's stronghold. All I ask of you is to cover our rear.
Actually, you're not even going to have to cover our rear, because we're going to defeat everybody on the map.
You would charge ahead knowing well the severity of our struggles? It's a bold proclamation, sir. But not one I'm willing to overlook. Even if we fall in the process, our arrows will find peace in Zenoiran next.
Yeah, you're not going to do any fighting. And that's okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no, there was not an item on the wall. Alright, so... yeah, Lenagos, he's an elven archer, or augur, whatever it is. Not an augur, he's an archer. Rosalinda's the augur. Yeah, archer. Yeah, and as you can see, they send out an absurd amount of units. You only technically have to capture the southern one, so if you really wanted to, like we are decently leveled, where these guys are level 15, we're not going to get much EXP from them. But you could just immediately go to this person and wipe them out. As you can see, they aren't promoted, but most of the people around them are. So why? I mean, this is, if you come down here, by the way, these are quintuple healing assists against some of these people at the bottom, or actually sextuple, because there's a sixth one here. But yeah, we have a promoted cav unit, promoted legionnaire, and this is your first battle in Elheim, by the way, so good luck. You're against all these promoted units. They have an arbalist in this ballista. I'm going to, since obviously we need to get to defeat this one, we're going to go north first. Why? Because I want to defeat them, that's why. Here's our favorite gladiator, druid, shaman group that we love fighting. And yes, these archers, we can take a look at Lenagos actually. Yeah, so he comes with Sainted Knight. You actually, yeah, a promoted knight just in his group, and then he has 2 of his archers, and then he has a witch. If we take a look, he has pretty decent stuff. So you have Wind Arrow here. This removes an absurd amount of evasion off an enemy, and it's a physical magical split, which you'll notice a lot of elven people, when you start getting them, they do physical and magical potency on most of their attacks. So that's going to be really good for us in being able to get around some people that are pretty tanky. Anyways, so Wind Arrow is minus evasion, and Selfless Heal. He restores minor HP to all allies and remove all debuffs, and this activates after he gets healed. So you can set it up where you have your clerics where their active thing, they only heal your elven archer, and then he procs the Selfless Heal, and it just heals the entire group. So it's pretty decent. His magic is really good. He's got 39 magic, so this heal will do pretty decently. And then he also has Quick Cure, same thing as some of the other clerics you have, except his gives them target immunity, this is like refresh, except on top of removing all the debuffs, it gives them immunity to the next debuff as well. So it's really, really good. And since they're considered promoted, you can immediately see everything that they have an option for to level up. So Mystic Conferral, this is like the Magic Conferral that Yana has as a passive, but this is an active, so I can just have him give this magic potency to an ally's attacks. We have Icicle Arrow, which has hits like dual shot but freezes, which is really, really nice. And then we have Pure Field. This is at the start of battle, where you just give your entire group an ability to negate a single debuff, which is really nice. So we will indeed probably be using an archer. Usually I use a different one, but he's okay as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to be rushing this top area here to do our best to wipe them out. This battle should be pretty easy because these guys are all pretty low level. So yeah, nobody in my groups will gain, well, this group will get EXP because I have a level 10 person in it, but everyone else in my group really shouldn't be gaining any EXP from this. So let's take a look at what we got here. And yeah, as we can see, we should be able to kind of just bulldoze our way through and not really run into issues. Yeah, especially against those guys. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of assists up here, a lot of circles you got to deal with, which we don't really want to. Oh, and we only start with 3 Valor here, which is a little annoying. But we have barricades, so we have time. It's not like we're in a rush to immediately get things. But I'm going to deploy people in the forest over here and go this way, grab this, take out all of this, and defend against all of these here. So what I'm going to do is it's probably going to be it's probably going to be a Lane's unit and Miriam's unit.
This rose bears thorns. I shall not disappoint.
Probably going to be switched to Renee, actually. Yeah, I want you to...
Have you need of me?
So
retreating for now.
Let's go ahead and get you swapped over. And I'm just going to put you right there.
Make for battle.
And then we're going to deploy a Lane's group. I can get around my own barricades really easily.
The day will be ours. The time is at hand. Onward.
I am your humble
And then I'm
servant.
going to hasten call. It kind of is unfortunate, Linhagos. I don't really need him out right now. You can technically undeploy him, but
Strength flows through me. Your orders, sir.
we're just going to have you go through this
Forward.
way. Hoping we... Yeah, so we get to the ballista before they have a chance
Come
to shoot my griffin, which is really nice, because it does double damage to them as if they're the leader. But yeah, we should be able to cleave through a lot of these people pretty easily. And here's Meteor Slash. All the crits. Now, Shield Shooter has decent block, so we probably should have just used Keen Edge, but I'm happy seeing it. Oh, he's going to take poison damage. A lot of poison damage, actually.
Enfeebled. Your strength failed.
Very nice. Yeah, poison, no bueno. Yeah, Lane's gonna... Well, he's gonna lean edge, so he'll take damage and then immediately heal, which I'm fine with.
Fine job. Well fought.
Alright, we want to take care of this archer as
To me.
well.
How may I assist?
So we can get rid of another
I will
assist.
not show mercy.
I'm going to be a little tactical here with our start. With the people that we're taking care of. Yeah, and Rage is going to be great. Oh, look, a nice hit. I'm surprised we hit all those. Didn't even get more on Rage procs because... Yeah, but anyways, yeah, Lex was going to be really good here. Here you go, arrow cover again, and then this procs and Rage. This is why I'm a bit more okay with this group keeping Morden, whereas I want to probably move Nina out of Travis's group, is that arrow cover still procs your and Rage. So, I'm
'Twas fellowship
not
which made it possible.
really,
More rages
really
on.
that worried.
Your orders, sir.
I'm surprised we take... Oh, you... Let's see if we can somewhat reset
I make
the
haste.
RNG with this next fight here.
You face me.
Surprised you guys still take a bunch of damage. Oh, 18 of it's on Leia and Selby. Never mind.
Give in.
And another good thing too with Virginia, which is why, well, even though he's gonna cover.
I can help.
Oh right, they removed their debuffs. Ooh. I was gonna say is they hit Virginia. Actually, I would have preferred them to hit Virginia so she could heal. But because she has pretty decent magic defense, she should be pretty tanky up against most of these elven units.
We march on.
But yeah, a big part of why I wanted Elaine up here is...
How may I assist?
Yeah, there we
As you
go.
wish.
Is that
Time's
Elaine
at hand.
gets us the... You actually defeat... No, you don't.
The path is set.
The ability to
For the honor of Hasmeye, anything for you.
gain a bunch of
Leave
extra
everything to
valor
me.
points by... his, like, he gains the additional valor when he's fighting or defeats enemies. So that's another reason to have Linhagos out here. If he talks to them, he will neutralize them. So we're gonna keep taking out these units here. Just I'm hoping you would have done literally 2 more damage. You would have killed these 2. They wouldn't have magic countered at all. Excellent. Oh, so it just leaves the Warlock. I guess the damage we were taking was going to be from magic counter, but we're about to just kill you. Yeah, there you go.
To be written the history
See,
books.
Chloe? I can do stuff.
Yeah, you're
I
okay,
stand
Lex.
triumphant.
Anyway, so yeah, you can talk to these guys, or you can just defeat them. We'll talk to
Your
them.
order,
We'll be
sir.
nice. We're going to send, now that we've wiped out the important people up here, we're just going to back up, and we're going to start having the other groups head south with
Forward.
Elaine and
We march.
I know what I'm trying to say,
Onward.
and Renee. But
This
yeah,
should be
we'll
the
have
spot.
you shoot this way.
Your orders, if you
You
will.
might say, oh, well, what about everything else? So we just have you come this way and talk.
Understood.
But we will, oh yeah, there's a ballista here. Kind of want to not take a bunch of damage from you. I forgot about that.
The time is
Let's
at
just
hand.
move out here
The
real
path is set.
fast.
I am your humble servant. I make haste. How may I assist?
Ouch. Yeah, because we now need to get to you. We can just,
We march.
I'm going to be lazy. Oh, Mr. Ballista. Please come towards me. I didn't mean to take any damage from you, so I'm a little annoyed that I took damage. But yeah, we want to keep defeating
Time's at
things
hand.
because
Your order, sir. Forward.
we want valor points. Yep, and this is another place where they say, hey, you can use your valor points with Yana to
Your villainy and
Steal your resolve.
slow down the enemy. But as you can see on the left side there's like a whole column of healing assists. We're just gonna wipe everything out. So yeah, goodbye. Oh, we didn't actually kill them all. Yeah, the plus 20% attack is kind of needed. Ooh, nice dodge. But we should have plenty here where we will, yeah, we'll get both bro heals and wing rest, so that's why we fully heal up afterwards.
Be restored.
'Twas fellowship which made it possible. The war rages on.
Okay, alright, now that we have this here, let's go ahead and deploy Rolf's unit up top here.
The Cornian militia fight. Who's my target?
Because you should be able to handle... Yeah, you take care of like all of these units really, really well. Even that one, actually.
Heading there now.
Lenhagos should be fine. If we look at him here, by the way, he is casting his Valor Surge, which is, I remember, Guard Call. Yeah, so it's going to make it where whoever's fighting over here is going to take less damage for a bit. But we should be able to just kind of breeze through all of these enemies.
I'll not show mercy.
your villainy ends
You
here.
do get healed. I am going to go ahead and use a Holy Herb just to keep Leia fully healed here. But all of these clerics, as they get to us, we're going to wipe them out pretty easily. And then I can start deploying the rest of my units. Yeah, Leia's in bad position here. And yeah, this is having the magic attack work for us. And now that like we're not trying to use Meteor Edge against armor units, we're just going to send the magic attack, which is how we had the tactics set up last time. It makes it really nice because then you can just not have to worry about how it functions, so you don't accidentally Meteor slash an armor unit. Be really sad. Anyways, Virginia can finally heal up now with Royal Guard, so I'm happy with that.
Your strength failed.
Yeah, 56 is exactly 75%. Oh, he didn't guard. Like, I'm surprised he did any damage at all. Like, nice Iron Crusher.
Not looking great.
Yeah, here come all the healing assists. Oh, they only did 2, huh? Anyways, there's our heal, so now we're good because this Arbalest is going to take a bit for them to get up here. So we're going to take a bunch of damage that we don't really want to take.
You face me.
We get 30 damage here, but like we will either run that Arbalest out of stamina or
Fight on.
we'll get to them and defeat them soon.
You okay?
Nice crit. Yeah, this group is now basically neutralized. They don't do any damage. They're going to be annoying to defeat because of how much healing they do, but we'll get them. Blaine should be able to just one-tap both of them. I think he should still one-shot the Bishop or Saint. I forget what their class name is offhand.
You okay?
The promoted Cleric. Yeah, just barely. It's like they shouldn't gain that much physical defense.
Well fought.
Alright, and now
I am your humble servant.
when we get to this Arbalest,
I make haste.
We march.
let's garrison at the camp there. You're not going to.
Your villainy
But-
ends here.
Wait, we take 0 damage? Oh, we must dodge with Leia then. That's nice. Well, you're going to be out of stamina. I'm okay having Elaine getting all these kills because A, we're going to get more Valor out of it, so we can then deploy more units. Rolf is going to handle the rest of the northern pass because he can handle all of those flying units without issue. But then we can start deploying some other people down here. I'm probably going to send Oclese's unit out. Like Clive, I don't think they need to come out for this map. And then we have... Dude, who else do we have? I think everyone else is deployed right now.
Don't go dying on me.
Good.
Oh yeah, Clive obviously would be good on the southern part of the map here.
How may I assist? Forward. Your orders, sir. I make
I
haste.
think we get them.
I never miss my target.
Yeah, we can kind of see now how they look here. Clive now as a sniper. This is how it should go up against
Better.
against their team. Bruno gets hit. Bruno heals all the way. Surprised you hit that, but sure. We basically do attacks, pursuit, and yeah, we just kind of do a lot of damage.
That went better
Except
than
for
I
Bruno,
expected.
because Bruno doesn't do damage. Anyways, oh, we don't have Travis's unit out, which that's fine. We're gonna deploy Oclese to the south here.
You'll not be
As you,
disappointed.
yeah, you can handle most things down here, but I want you to deal with this archer group, which I think you should get. Oh yeah, because they do smoke bolts, so they're not even gonna bother
This should improve our
trying
odds.
to.
Shall I?
So what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna
You
switch to
face
Elaine,
me.
because nobody here gets EXP anyway. but I want Renee's group to be able to use the campfire after we get through these enemies here, so we can then keep going without having to really stop. So yeah, this battle is significantly easier now that we're way higher level. Well, like I said, if you came here much earlier, I mean, they start you with 3 Valor points. Like, you can barely deploy anybody, and you end up having immediately quite powerful groups heading straight towards you. Like the Southern Edge, with the fact that there's like 4 or 5 healing assist groups coming towards you. If you don't have a damage output, you really struggle with just wiping out units. They have double ballistas shooting at you, so there's just a lot in this map that are really annoying. Anyways, let's have you garrison here now.
Success.
And I'll just have you wait. Oh, they have Merciful Rain. Oh, okay. Well, basically, yeah, so if you remember, it was a long time ago, but in the...
I'm ready. Right.
In the map where we got Adel, you had this same one, it's Merciful Rain. Basically, it'll revive incapacitated units and heal them. So...
Steel your resolve.
But yeah, now that we're on an encampment here, we don't take stamina loss defending, which is really nice. So that'll be really good for us. Also, yes, please hit my Griffin Knight, or Griffin Master. Let Morden gain some enrage stacks, and he's just gonna start bonking people. Yeah, keep doing it. There you go. Alright, so Morden now has plus 60% attack and plus 60, not 60%. Flat number for accuracy. Plus 60 accuracy. So he's gonna come over, get 100% hit rate against Sword Fighter. He does 91 damage. He's just gonna cleave through all of these enemies. And this is what Warrior is kind of set up to do. Your team takes some hits, they get enraged, and then he just goes and you one-taps everyone that had tried to hit him. So, yeah. They are, in my opinion, the best sweepers in the game because of this. Like, you set them up, and he's just going to kind of knock them all down one in front of the other. Like, he still has 3 attacks. Technically, he would keep gaining them as he defeated people, so...
Truly excellent.
Really nice. Anyways, do we want to deploy Travis's unit? I don't know if we need to. Actually, you know what? I am going to deploy Travis's unit here.
No surprise there. Let's take what's
ours. Because we're in range to just plunder 4 people. I'll take the free money. We're not really getting EXP from this map anyway. So I'm happy with just taking a bunch of money instead. So you should get the kill on this guy soon. Rolf is just going to slowly wipe out all of these griffins. And then he's going to be stuck up here because he's going to be out of stamina.
Not even worried.
Man, Berenice, I'm really happy that you're hitting those, but I'm surprised you are. I also do think I mentioned it last video, but I think I am going to switch Berenice for Nina. I think this group is much better for having a warrior than a Landsknecht, because, I don't know, I just feel that the warrior is going to get more long-term use. And Berenice, I got to figure out what group you're going to be in. I am going to have you in a group because you are really good. It also looks like there's an enemy in the forest down there near Oakley's. Just saw them pop up on the mini-map. Well, technically I saw the line on the screen, and then I looked and saw the mini-map. There was one existing.
Not even worried.
Yeah, it's nice to see Rolf's unit back out doing stuff, because he, it's been a while since this group has been strong enough to really handle things. But the fact that we're not going up against Wyvern Knights and mass cav units they're going to do better. Alright, so yeah, having Glenhagos come up here. The northern encampment will now be on our side, and they will start sending unit reinforcements periodically to down the path to help us. It's another reason to go north first. But yeah, if you still, like, if you didn't have any promoted units, you still would have to somehow defend against all those enemies up north first, and then talk to them to get more people. So it's a tough start. I'm happy with how we usually do on this battle, though.
You okay? Be restored.
Ooh, very nice. Even Miriam getting in on the action of attacking here.
To be written the history books.
Morden, the amount of times I see you gain 2 strength leveling up is, ooh, you do not do well against these guys. Do I have... You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna...
I ride for Cornea.
You do really well against the archers. That's who I want you to defeat. But let's have you do this. I know I said I wasn't going to deploy Clive, but yeah, you don't do well against this group. So let's not have you take a bunch of damage for no reason.
Don't despair.
This is the first we get to see Hodrick too, as Legionnaire. Yeah, as you can see, they're doing the same thing, and this is a good reason as to why I gave Hodrick stun immunity. He can then keep heavy guarding. So
I'm here to help.
instead, he'd have to get refreshed, and
We can do this.
which we could do. We have plenty of passive on Sharon to allow that.
Together now.
And as you can see, sometimes we see that little error come up, not enough active points. That's going to happen because we have a qualifying tactic that just didn't... Yeah, so same thing there. It's basically saying, hey, this tactic works. This tactic can go off, you just don't have enough active points. So it's trying to
Yeah.
help you that. So anyways, please, you can now go back to them. Down here, let's just go ahead and camp now. It seems like we have indeed wiped out all the enemies.
How may I assist?
So
As you
you
wish.
get you get
The path
you.
is set. Your villainy ends here.
Guardian isn't gonna save you. Yeah. Magic attack, good. Highly recommend, at least on one of your sword masters, you should use magic attack. It is very, very good. Mixed attackers get a lot of value in most maps because you want to be able to do damage against, both types of people. Anyways, let's get you in this ballista here.
I'll pierce you clean through.
Yeah, currently, Flame Conferral, very good. However, there will be a better one we get later. It will be, I forget where we get it, but it's one that I enjoy more than that.
No more hurt.
I may as well spoil it. Instead of Flame, you get Ice. And I think Ice is generally better for Rolf, anyway. Ice Conferral on him, he gets the same magic potency at the start there, and then he, but if he connects, which with Eagle Eye he always connects, he freezes enemies instead of burns them. And well, freeze is really, really good in the fact that you just prevent the enemy from taking their next turn. We still do eventually unfreeze them by attacking, but The benefit there is like against Wyvern Knights, which, I mean, we'll run into more of them later. It's not like they're gone forever. Just Dragonhold had a lot of them. You get to freeze them, and so they don't counter you. So that's really nice.
I never miss my target.
And that's probably the most important thing I want when Rolf is attacking us. I don't need things Wyvern Knight countering him. So if he can freeze them, then he just is like, oh hey, now you don't do anything to me.
Come here! No more hurting. Flames! In my sights. It's settled.
Alright, so now he is out of stamina, that's fine.
I've lost
I'm
enough
gonna have you
already.
move back this way, and you can withdraw. Yeah, that's fine. A bunch of people withdrawing, that's okay. You have nobody to attack currently.
I am your
You can
humble
pick up
servant.
this item.
Forward.
I'll be here if you need me. Perhaps a chance to sharpen my spear.
Impressed, Elaine?
Alright, so yeah, there you go. We finally wiped out
It
that
appears I found something.
that shaman
Merely
group.
ask and it shall be done. How may I assist?
As you can see, they are deploying promoted units as reinforcements, so that's generally why you want to be somewhat mindful of what you're sending. No, oh, that's bad.
I'll not show mercy.
Well, I didn't want you in this position. I'm gonna have you run away. I forgot they sent out more reinforcements like this. That's my fault.
I got you.
They'll pay.
Again, that's the second defender you've hit it on a 40% target. Excellent job, Lex.
I shall heal you.
Truly excellent. The war
Alright,
rages
so
on.
we,
Your orders, sir.
I'm gonna move you slightly down. I don't
Forward.
think... Yeah, they're gonna try to go up anyway, so I'm okay with this.
Shall I?
I want to get rid of this cleric. Oclese will eventually get to the tower. We can have people defend at the top there. We can move Melisandre to the other ballista as well. That way it's a little bit easier for them to shoot any incoming targets if they do happen to get that far.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually seems like Defender Auto
Don't go
is
down.
smart enough to know. 'Cause it should have used it there. It looks like Defender is smart enough. If you're full on passive points, it's not going to try to use it, which is fine. It's probably the issue I run into with Great Shield with Hodrick as well later. It feels bad for an enemy cleric. You see, stand by,
The end of
and then you
this
see
brutal war draws
Morden.
ever nearer.
Morden just running up
Such
to
is
you.
war. Your orders, sir. I make haste.
With a giant hammer.
Ready and
Anyway,
waiting.
so you can get in now. This
A
ballista.
wise choice.
Do
Just
you need
click
something?
rest on you, not that I guess it's
Grows
needed.
ever closer.
Lenhagos actually, let's have
I
you
trust
just
in your
garrison
judgment.
here
I accept.
instead of withdrawing.
I stand
You
ready.
guys still, you take 40 damage. Ooh, don't like that.
I am your humble servant. Forward.
You'll not be
Reset the
disappointed.
RNG, I guess.
I depart. Witness the might of an angel.
I don't want to take 40 damage though, that's the problem.
Steel your resolve.
Ow. Hey, look. My Griffin took so much damage. That's okay. This group was weakened, so it'll be nice and easy.
I'll do it.
bunch of healing,
Be restored.
and then, yeah, hopefully Oaklease's unit should handle them really easily.
Truly excellent. I can move no further.
Yep, you can no longer
You'll
move.
not be disappointed.
Now you take even more damage. What are we doing? Oaklease, please, you were so good a minute ago. Let me be greedy
How may I
then.
assist?
Guard call over here.
My eternal gratitude. Witness the might of an angel.
You still take an absurd amount, really.
You'll not be disappointed.
What do your valor skills do? Actually, your valor skills kind of suck offensively. You know what? We can show off one that we have, though. So we're going to do this. We're going to get
to the skies.
As you ordered.
some garbage
Right
EXP
where
for
you
this,
want
but
it.
that's fine. Oh yeah, you can now. Yeah, so now we have 2 ballistas shooting. Excellent.
I'll not go
I
easy
will
on you.
take Elaine out of the ballista then, because I want Melisandre. She can get those kills pretty easily.
My magic is yours.
I'm shocked our RNG here is just so bad. Like, what are we getting hit by?
Sharpen your blades.
No
You
more
have to be getting hit by some small numbers.
Go on then.
42. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought.
Faster than the wind.
Alright, but I'm guessing you get hit by another one, which is why you fall over. Yep. Alright, well, that's unfortunate.
No.
Yeah. That's okay. We're going to use show off Chloe's. Yeah, poison's going to kill you. That's... oh no, quick reload's going to get you. Painful, man. Anyways, with Chloe, we're going to Life Aid. Yeah, this group needs to get a little more EXP. Anyways, let's go ahead and Life Aid. So we just do this
You have
immediately,
my thanks.
and now, yeah,
Witness
they're
the
back.
might of
And
an
as you can
angel.
see, we still take a ton of damage, so we do need to be careful. But I'm gonna have them
Your
clear
will
out the
shall
enemy
be
here.
done.
The time is at
Let's
hand.
go ahead and move you and go fight them.
Path is set.
Melisandre should be able to kill all of those units.
You face
We're
me.
gonna go ahead and do this now. That way they prevent reinforcements, and then also
It seems we face not only the final dregs of Elheim's resistance, but the rebel army as well.
but then also be able to soften this unit up enough that
matter.
they
They'll
no
all
problem.
succumb to our crushing might.
Nope, we're gonna take care of you guys really easily, actually. Yeah, offensive curse, good. You guys do 1 damage. Keep in mind, that's doing 200% damage to Elaine, by the way. Oh, that's annoying. I do, it's actually interesting. It kind of shows off an interesting way they do this, though, is, so if you saw, Virginia was stunned. However, because she tried to take an active move on her turn, he got the 7 HP from Hallowed Sword, or the Hallowed Blade, for healing, even though she didn't use any active points. So by him stunning me, she actually got extra healing because of that. I thought that was kind of funny. So you can now wait. Yeah, if we look at you, you easily handle them. So we're going to just move over here. We're going to let Melisandre finish off these guys here because they do indeed get EXP for that. And now we can Royal Order. And Oaklease can get this last kill.
We shall succeed. I swear you'll not be disappointed. I take to the skies.
Alright, excellent.
Any who bar my path must perish.
My magic is yours.
Oh, nice. You even hit the first thing.
Momentum is with us.
Excellent amount of EXP for you all. You need to get caught up to the rest of the pack.
Sharon safe.
One of the many benefits of old age.
Just keep
getting tougher.
May the Father watch over us.
And we get a Pursuance Bracelet, which we already have 2 of these. I don't use any of them, so I use the Banishing Pursuant one, which is better. Alright, our first battle in Elheim. Excellent. And we're, like I said, we're almost A rank, so I'm super happy with that.
I must say, I've heard tell of the Liberation Army's ferocity, but your warriors are even more skilled than the rumors claim.
Then allow us to show our compassion as well. Might we assist you in tending to the wounded?
Your kindness is touching, truly. As you can well see, that battle was a grave one indeed. Most of our ranks lie decimated, while those who lived will never again stand on the front lines. My squadron among them.
I understand. We'll send our healers to their aid at once. Speaking of the battle, though, it seemed the enemy we faced were lacking the calm demeanor of a formal army.
Trained soldiers are in short supply when you're invading as many nations as Zenoiran is. The whispers of the trees say they're prioritizing raw manpower over any kind of quality or skill.
While orderly rule and the safety of the locals seem to be even lower priorities still.
As things stand, I can offer no peace to the countless lives that have fallen before the steel of these oppressors. Instead, I'll carry their spirits with me, until the day I finally purge Zenoiran from our hope. And I would like to do so by your side.
Alright, and we get Linhagos. I said Linhagos. Linalagos. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of the Elven names. I'm really bad at them. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, wipe out a couple of these people rolling around. We get some free honors out of it. You know what I forgot to do on the last map? I am a fool. I didn't even think about it. I saw it in the preview when we had started, and then I just forgot to go get it. There was an item way to the east on the ground next to this thing. I can't believe I forgot that. I just didn't go over there. Anyways, we have some quests here. Just got promoted. Yeah, we've got like my entire army promoted. It's a quest they meant to give you along. All right, we're almost there. Not that we can do anything with it. We need 200 honors to get our next group. Anyways, this is the first Elven town. So yeah, we have some items. A lot of these we've seen. All these iron ones, they exist already. We have a leaf brooch already. You can get another one if you want. I don't think I really need one. Viper shield. We don't have one of these, which is poison immunity. We have a fire version of this. But here is the first where you get the Greatwood items, where these are physical and magical weapons. And their benefit is they give magic defense. The downside is unless you're an elf, you don't have any innate phys magic abilities that do attacks. So a lot of these aren't going to be good for most of your units because you're not going to do that much damage. Now, you can use like this one on Leia, for example, to give her another 16 magic attack and make her. You can make one of your swordmasters all in on magic, because even though this says +9 magic, it's technically +16 if I replace the Wyvern Razor. That would then allow you to do her magic attack would be 42, which is pretty high. Like, I mean, that's as much as some of your casters. So.
Greetings, human.
Still smoke nuts here, but eventually that will change the hot cross buns. Oh, yep, and we do need unsullied timber. Well, we'll get more. That's fine. I got my honors. I'm really disappointed. I forgot about the item over here. Like, I don't even know what it is. There's an item down here, though. Look at that. Items in battle will never be divine shards, at least. Let me check how many of those I have, because I would like to probably spend some soon. Divine shard. 30. Oh, we have plenty. Let's go ahead and go spend some of those. It's been a while. We can just go up to this one here, and then we'll come right back anyway, so. if we go down, we need 30 more to get to this next thing. So let's go ahead and pick up this Carnelian pendant. You could indeed, yeah, the Holy Brooch here. This is 20% with an active skill. This is probably what I will eventually get to give the police. And then we should also get, oh yeah, these are sold out. Okay, well, I don't want anything else here, so... Yeah, alright, well I guess we're saving for something. I don't know what I'm going to spend the 10 on. Probably should be the white cat ear hood. This is basically an improved lapis pin. It gives you initiative as well. I'm not going to use the quick impetus. I think that's a little overkill. So we're going to get this next. And there's nothing else I really want. The other thing I would consider is Cleric's Cane. Pretty good. It gives you a row where you reduce damage by 50%. That's really nice. But most other things here, I don't really care for. We have a bunch of these dues. I haven't really talked about them and what to do with them. And I'm okay not doing anything with them currently. So, yeah, we'll just wait. We'll get the white cat ear hood, and then it'll unlock the next level, which there is then one of those items that I will want first. And also, because keep in mind, I will always be checking on our stuff here. See, to Drakea lumber. As this gets up, we will provide that to the 2 towns we need. But then also, you want to keep an eye on that because since we don't have guards in those 2 Drakenhold towns. We will want to go back eventually and make sure we collect everything around them because they don't manually collect them. But because we collected it so recently, you should be fine. Oh, look, an enemy. Oh look, they're gone. Anyways, we're gonna try to get through probably one, maybe both of these, depending how quickly they go. All right, we also got our new person. But I'm not going to... Yeah, he's level 15, so he's pretty decent. And like I said, he comes with good stuff. Definitely worth using if you want. His Valor skill is Merciful Rain. Why did I... Must have been looking at the wrong unit. Yeah, anyways, but yeah, it heals a 10% to allies units within, and it lasts 15 seconds. For every second, he heals 10% of your party's life, which is pretty good. So we'll get you in a group eventually. Usually I use the other Elven Archer, just because I prefer them better, even though they're the same stats, obviously. Anyways, to this stage here, Snipers and Breakers. Alright, this should be a nice, quick, easy one. As we see, we're up against Snipers, we have a Griffin Master, we have a Breaker, and then we have some Witches. And the Witches are really the problem. They may cast Gravity. We don't really want that. Oh yeah, keep a look at their levels here. So level 16, 16, 16, and 16. So most of our units will not get EXP from this. Ecclesia's unit should, though. How do you do fare up against them? Yeah, you should do pretty well against most of these. You will get hit by... We can use a Wind Fairy's Charm, I guess, or a Smoke Bolt.
You'll not be disappointed. Withdrawing for the moment.
Got the sting of a scorpion. Nobody's dying here.
I'm actually surprised you do any amount of damage to these people. Oh, yeah, you do pretty good against them. But what I'm probably going to do is...
If I have to.
Is we're going to Smoke Bolt. So we're going to hit both of these. We'll hit all 3 of them, doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to undeploy Liza. Not going to use them for this. But yeah, this is why Smoke Bolt is so good. We've just neutralized their entire assist. And then I'm just going to deploy the police all the way forward. You can handle them. I will deploy Rolf as well. How do you look up against the rest of these? The police obviously doesn't do well against them. Rolf does really well against these guys, but I will probably want Elheim up against that
The Cornian
the main unit there.
my target. Right.
Yeah, as you can see by the fact that we're just removing their ability to assist, this now becomes a very
I'm
safe
here to help.
battle to be in, because now my units aren't going to get shot by arrows and magic.
Get moving.
And that's kind of the power of Smoke Bolt, is especially Smoke Bolt 2. That's why I promoted Liza early.
Go on.
So I had this option if I ran into maps where I needed that. And early on, I don't usually run into them, but as you get
Can you match me?
to Elven area where basically all the Elven enemies can assist, except for like one type of Elven enemy, I think.
Take notes, Lex.
It's kind of important to be able to disable all of that.
I'm ready.
You still, yep, you still
Understood.
handle them.
You'll not be
You see there's an
disappointed.
enemy here too, these thieves.
Do you need something?
So if you back up so I don't get
Right.
captured,
Witness the might of an
you
angel.
do fine against them and them. We'll
Your
send
will
you that
shall
way.
be done.
Try me.
You're mine!
Better.
Quite. You're mine.
Yeah, evade this. And Rolf is just like, Eagle Eye, I got you.
Can't get up. No more hurting.
You're still going to be hurting because you're going to get damage from the... Oh no, you're not even going to get your turn, actually. I was like, Berenice is going to definitely obliterate this archer.
No
That's another
surprise
thing
there.
they do in some of these other ones. With Forest
That
near
went better than
your
I expected.
command post, like you could run into issues where they turn
my
around and
target?
try to do that, where like
Understood.
someone comes out of the forest right next to your command post to capture it. If you do see that, you can always just
I stand
be
ready.
careful, but then you can always just use a provoke, or you can use a
I'll pierce
beckoning
you clean
bell
through.
and immediately taunt them towards one of your active units so they can't actually do that.
Quite.
What a joke.
Not even worried.
You're mine!
Better.
Burn.
Alright, it's back to full life.
It's settled.
Don't even think about messing with me.
Nothing's stopping me now.
They're beaten.
Alright, and now we can deploy
I'm ready.
another unit. Yeah, you guys still
You'll
get
not be
absolutely...
disappointed.
Both of my units that are out right now get absolutely owned by that unit. Everyone else is max. Alright, yeah, Elaine...
Day will be ours. We march.
Yeah, Elaine easily
Onward.
takes care of them, which I'm fine with.
Blasphemous fool. I'm here to help.
Sharpen your blades.
My magic is yours. Are you okay?
Well, you just healed yourself from your level.
May the Father watch over us.
And obviously, I could
Witness
recheck
the
this
might
again,
of
but
an
yeah, I
angel.
don't think anything's
need
changing.
something?
You all just get kind of... I'm surprised your group takes so much damage from them, but that's
Path
fine.
is set.
This is why you have different types of
Your
units.
villainy ends here.
I'll support you.
Elaine being very much a tanky front line, Oclise being an evasive front line, and Bruno being just a HP sponge front line. Not that that matters, because yeah, he does take a lot of damage. Yeah, here's a perfect example of Meteor Slash, by the way. He parried the first hit, but then there were 8 more hits that just wiped him out. So keep that in mind, that it can get past evade and parry. That works both ways. Where the evade is only guaranteed on the first hit, that would actually hit the target. Same with parry and deflect. Nice, easy battle for a Lang's group.
We march on. Well fought.
I said I'm going to promote his unit first to 5 units, but I'm probably actually going to do Bruno's, because they're going to gain, by far, they're going to gain the most improvement for the unit I'm going to give them. And we should be A rank here in like 10 seconds after this save. Nice, 12 honors, and there you go. A rank. Woohoo! Joseph's going to be like, you can expand to 5 units now. You should go do that. Yep. I would love to, but those cost 200 honors, and I don't have that.
May fortune bring what you seek among
You get another Angel's Hunter buckler here if you want. Again, I think this is probably one of the stronger bucklers. It's the Cav buckler as well. Self-care is just you can undebuff yourself. You get another crushing axe if you want. I'm not worried about it.
Greetings.
Where are the hot cross buns?
May this-
They'll be here soon, I swear. We'll deliver both of these and put a guard. So maybe I shouldn't have spent all that timber back at Cornea. It's fine though. Well, like I said, we'll do that again at the end of Elheim here, and then this time I will be more
I'll guard it well.
cognizant of only using Cornean specific stuff, because because that's not used elsewhere. Anyways, Vikings and Breakers. Alright, so we have a Knight unit over here. We have a fully promoted Breaker unit here. Yeah, you know, 3rd battle on Elheim, and we're already up against entirely promoted units. We have a Warlock here. We have a fully Elven unit here. And then we have, yeah, a fully promoted unit on the town here. So, it looks like... How does Oakley's look up against some of these? They're probably going to do okay against some, but yeah, the archers, not so good. You do better against the units on the left for sure, so let's...
Withdrawing for the moment.
Renee should be able to handle those archers decently, though. Yep.
I am your humble servant.
How do you handle these guys? Also, yep. Let's... Might be a risk, but I think we'll be okay.
I depart.
So I'm going to have you deploy here. As you can see, there are magic mines in the ground here. But the 2 units we're deploying, and we don't care about magic mines.
I am your humble servant.
Alright, so we're going to hasten call here. This is risky because if we don't do well here, we will just immediately take an absurd amount of damage.
I make haste.
But my group there.
You'll not be disappointed.
Have you immediately go for that. We need to keep to see how they do. I want to get rid of... Yeah, perfect. So we're going to get rid of the archers
I will not
first,
show mercy.
which is what we want. Because I know Cleese is going to be much safer going up against the Knight units. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Warlock did so much damage. But with Miriam not being the leader, we definitely take more damage from magical assists. I also could have Beckoning Belled them off the tower so they'd have been out of range. That would have been another way to do this. As we can see, Morden is doing work here with Enrage, and he is going to one-shot everything he touches. We have Defender for another passive point now, which is excellent. If they which they will indeed get another shot off.
Huh?
That was close.
I guess we're gonna have to dodge this last one at 40%. Oh no, because it's... Yeah, I actually kind of forgot about that. Because it has a magic impotency, Magic Barrier can defend against it as well. So Yeah, we technically have,
Be restored.
what, like 8 or 9
'Twas
ways to
fellowship which made it
defend
the war
against
rages
that? That's
on.
actually
I am
hilarious.
your humble servant.
Alright, so we're gonna take
Forward.
care of you.
Witness the might of an angel.
You take damage still, not against them.
Steel your resolve.
Oh right, the elves are considered casters as well, right? No. We didn't banish and pursue any of them. Huh. Or if we did, I wasn't paying attention.
I shall heal you. Huh?
To be written the history books.
Ooh,
I
rank
stand
3 rapport.
triumphant.
Excellent.
Your order, sir.
Let's have
I
you
make
rush
haste.
over here. I
You'll
kind of
not
want
be
you to
disappointed.
fight them, but I don't want you to take all this
Your will
damage.
shall be done. Witness the might of an angel. I depart.
Do need to get to that warlock before
I'll not go. Shall I?
they get their Valor Surge off. Oh well. Excellent. Wiping out lines of cavalry, one turn at a time.
I shall heal you. Be restored.
'Twas fellowship which made it possible. The war rages on.
I stand ready. Your will shall be done.
How may I assist?
I'm actually surprised you don't defeat
You'll
them.
not be disappointed.
We will
I
have
am
you
your humble
attack them,
servant.
but
Forward.
let's
Your order, sir.
let's wait.
How may I assist? I make haste.
I want to get rid of the caster first, so we don't get any more
Any who bar my path
assists.
must perish. Go
Definitely
on,
want you to get a little more EXP on Ecclesia's group because yeah, they didn't see a lot of use in the back half of Dragonhold.
Give them all you got.
I'm here to help. We've nothing to fear.
Never doubt a desert kid.
Never doubt you.
An offering to the heavens.
Alright.
Witness
What
the
are we
might
looking at?
of an angel.
Oh, you just
I depart.
obliterate them. Excellent.
I'll not show mercy.
I'll not go
Oh,
easy
we're
on
just
you.
gonna have you win. And I probably should. You know what? I am gonna do this. I don't usually use these a lot, but we know we can buy them. Let me get you your EXP, please.
My magic is yours.
Sharpen your blades.
Now my fury.
I owe you.
I get it by 14%. It's kind of interesting.
Can you match me?
No, it is nighttime. I'm like, wouldn't you be saving that?
I'm here
It's
to
like,
help.
no, it's at nighttime, so her Duran guard is up.
You okay? My magic is yours.
Nice. Goodbye, cleric.
Go on then.
Huge. Good job, Alvin. A ton of AoE damage. Yeah, as you can see, like, these fights go on quite a while when you start now getting into some
Go on. Winter's fury.
high-level enemies. Yeah, we did it. I think it was the damage on the cleric. If they had lived, we probably wouldn't have defeated them. Anyways, yeah, 2600 EXP. Bunch of, I really like that.
A little closer to my former strength. May the Father watch over us.
Excellent. Save. Yes, please. Even though I save a lot, I always like to... You always want to save often and frequently. More honors and more renown. And yes, S rank renown doesn't get you anything, I think. I can't remember. A rank is the important one because obviously you get access to
what you seek among my quality wares.
Creating your units to 5. Anyway, Strength Shatter. You can reduce enemy physical attack by 40%. So this can be pretty nice. You just set it up, attack the highest physical strength person, and you hit them and lower their damage output. Then you get a bunch of these amulets again if you want more.
Greetings, human. Let me know what strikes your fancy. May this...
And turn these in and put a guard here. And then, like I said, the gate to the west of us is going to be locked. We will not get to that for a very long time. Till towards the end of Elheim, honestly. Because you just can't...
I'll keep an eye.
You can't get through that except from the other side. And if you look at the map here, the other side is over here. Like this, I think the combat starts here. And keep in mind, we're going this way to here. You have to do this story mission here before you can keep going west. You have all this stuff over here before you even get to that. So this is much later in the continent. Or I keep saying continent. The country. Later in the country. We have how many honors? Wasn't paying attention. 138. I guess we can do this sigil while we're here. Yeah, Elven Archer, Elven Fencer. We haven't seen an Elven Fencer yet. Outside of the, just on the world map running around. The town we just liberated is where we need to go for this. Anyways, this map is pretty big. You get access to a catapult on this side to go after them. You have a bunch of enemies here in the middle. And then as we head up towards this end here. This one is not one I would generally recommend farming. It is very large and but not really fast. There are ways to be faster. Like even though this is going to give us standard treatises, honestly, you could just farm the level 13 one way faster, or even the level 15 one over in Drakenhold with a flyer. Give them haste and call, just fly over the mountain real fast, end the mission in like 15-20 seconds, and you get a bunch of standard treatises, and you can just use those to level people up. So, anyways, we're gonna look at this, and up against all these enemies, I'm just going to go for trying to clear them as best I can. We haven't obviously seen these fencers yet. So this fencer is an attack column with enemies and an inflict massive point minus to cav targets. And this is why I said Drakenhold was kind of going to be the last, like, your cav units just trample everything. And that is most elves magic damage, which does a bit more to your cav units. But they also have ways to really just kind of debuff a lot of your cav units. So this is magic potency. So Clive's unit, like I can show them off, they'll probably still wipe them out really easily.
I ride for Cornea. What shall I do?
Like, but I mean, if you just look at the map here, look at all of these, like these are all assist, every circle. So like, yeah, we still wipe these fencers out by taking no damage. But that's because we're just very powerful. If they get one hit off on us, all of a sudden we lose 20% of our damage or 40% of our damage. Or we get stunned and then we just die. So, yes, Clive's unit is still really good, but it's now significantly harder. And, by the way, like, we haven't even gotten to the point of... This is just the prediction of us attacking that squad. If we're not in the forest, if we step out of the forest, all of these guys are going to then be also assisting against us. So we're going to take what? 5 or 6 assists, and it's like, yeah, it just
I'll
becomes
prove my worth.
very
Perhaps
painful.
a chance to sharpen my spear.
Anyways, we're going to send Rolf's unit into this watchtower here.
The Cornian militia fights
Because
off.
if you look, yeah, there's an enemy down here. A fully promoted enemy, so... And then we're going to send... we're going to change Renown to Miriam. And we're going to send... actually, hold on. Let me...
I'm ready.
How do you look up against these guys? You actually take damage from them. Alright, well, Elaine, you're going to go this way as
They will
well.
be ours.
You can take care of
To
them.
me.
And then Miriam is going to head north.
This rose bears thorns. I shall not disappoint.
And Miriam should also be pretty good against most of these. It's a little unfortunate with this group here, but we should be okay.
By your command.
As you can see, there's a lot of people in the woods here, so...
Come then.
Yeah, and since we're in the woods, I cannot assist from my watchtower, so... This map is... I wouldn't say it's like absurdly difficult, but it is hard enough that like you probably... I don't use this map to grind. There are better ones as we get later, if you even need to use them to grind. Generally speaking, I would grind at the level 13 one at Northern Cornea for all of my units, just because it's got such a well-placed siege weapon to gain EXP, but we are obviously significantly higher level than that, so I don't really need to use them at the moment.
Could never.
That was actually a good reprisal. Surprised we don't defeat you? Question mark? If you're gonna shoot her, he's gonna counter, right? Oh no, she was under 75% life when that counter hit. I see. Oh, she got shot. That's why. It's fine.
We march.
Obviously, you're going to be out of range of basically everything.
Have you need of me?
Yeah, you look at the
Setting off.
moment. Let's
Time is
wait
at
a
hand.
second because their RNG is a little better.
The path is set.
Oh, they see us there. Really?
I shall
Interesting.
not falter.
They should hopefully not see us once we get rid of this enemy. Ouch, I got hit by 8% there. Very unfortunate. Oh no, he used Defender here. I don't get him sometimes. That's why I don't understand fully with Defender versus using the other thing. Obviously, you could set Defender up
I
as
shall heal you.
it only go off if our AP isn't max. I probably should set up. Okay, so you say our passive points are 3 or less.
That was close.
But this is why, by the way, Arbalest are really good. Quick reload gets around the arrow cover that snipers struggle with.
Huh?
Nope.
And I really like that I gave him poison immunity against these guys. Or just in general, because we see a lot more Arbalest. And really, I was thinking more about Thieves, because they're toxic throw. But
We mustn't grow careless.
I'm glad it
Glory
worked
to
out
the
anyway.
liberation. What would you ask
Yeah,
of
if we
me?
step out, we're going to do
It
this because I
shall
need
be
to get
done.
rid of this ballista. Oh yeah, I said only if they're present. The problem is if you're fast enough, like this is what I was going to mention is like because of how much faster they are, we're using Defender before they get their turn. So like he used it while we were at full passive point. So you can just change this. Our own passive point is 3 or less. That way we always use it only when we And anyways, we're going to get hit by a bunch of assists here.
Your villainy ends here. We march on. A fine bout. We march.
Another group
Onward.
of that. Ugh. This group is really powerful. This double Landschneck, double shield shooter is kind of annoying to deal with. I'm sure we have a unit. I mean, Clive's unit, I believe, probably handles them without issue, but I don't want to delay out just so he gets more valor to try to deploy other people sooner, but I sent Miriam north because she's going to be the one taking on that ballista. She's going to be the one that has to deal with all the magic assists, so taking less damage is paramount for her over Elaine. Oh right, we need to promote Selvi still. Oh, I completely forgot. You're the last one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're going to promote her first. I did say I was going to promote all my main units before expanding a unit, so... Yeah, the poison is messing me up, man. But we should heal a bunch here with... Yeah. We heal on almost all of these, because we should heal on quick reload, too. Just kidding. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm hoping I get over here.
To me.
I shall not shy from battle.
There are no more enemies on the right side here. Obviously, I see the Cav unit north of us, but I'm hoping that I can get through that without issue. Because hopefully I can get to the catapult and use it. Honestly, the more I think about it, I should have given Lex that dragon bone shield, because his guard rate doesn't matter in the back row. Like, I'd rather him get defender off and get an extra passive point because he's a little bit slower.
Be restored.
Because basically right now he only will use defender if we're against like a fast archer.
We make good strides. The winds of fate blow at our backs. Have you need of me?
Anyways, yeah, we should be able to wipe out most of these. Are we in range of that archer? No, we're currently not in range of the archer. We are in range of both of these. You're going to lose all your stamina, so we're at least going to wipe out those two. Oh no, there is another unit. I can see them.
I shall not falter.
Sylphic Barrier. So, Sylphic Barrier, I didn't actually... 8%? Really? Interesting. I didn't mention what it was, but it's supposed to prevent, like, evade for Gravis, but it's before the enemy gets attacked, and it, I believe, also prevents a debuff in a while, so I'd have to actually look at it.
Glory to the liberation.
If we look at it here, remove weakness. If the user is debuffed, he removes his own debuffs and gives himself an evade. Yeah, and then Silverbeard gives him a chance to evade one ranged physical attack. Now, it doesn't work against us if it were at full HP because we get True Strike, but something to consider.
Behold the valor of a knight.
Miriam should be okay up against basically any reinforcement. Yeah, guaranteed hit means your Sylphic Barrier doesn't do anything. because you're going to hot chip instead of... Yeah, well, that makes sense. I do want to get rid of the archer over the caster, just because removing assists that I can't actually deal with will be good.
Ever brighter. According to plan.
Your villainy ends here.
And I need a lane now to move up to where the catapult is, because I think that cav unit is going to try to get in the catapult and use it. And I need to make sure he doesn't, even though Elaine is also going to be out of Valor points here in a moment.
Well fought.
Yes, this is another one of those groups.
Onward.
I just want you not to get in.
You face me.
Prevent the enemy from getting in said catapult. I probably should have sent Rolf this way already as well, so he could get in and use the catapult.
Vigor fades.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little long today, actually. I forgot how big this map was. I did not think it was this large. That's okay.
Your strength failed.
I have a feeling if I set up my tactics slightly differently, we could actually defeat these enemies pretty easily in one round. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Also give ourselves poison immunity. Would save me a lot of HP in these. Also would save our ears from Virginia. Virginia half moaning because she's poisoned. Alright, so you're out of stamina, that's fine. Alright, well, so let's get you over here in the catapult, please.
Right.
Now let's go ahead and deploy. Let's get Travis's unit out here.
No surprise there. Let's take what's ours.
How do you look up against this side? You do not do well against this group, but you do well against everything else. Let's get you in this ballista.
There in a
then.
second.
How does Oclese do up against that flyer over there? Not great. Well against everything else, though.
Withdrawing for the moment.
Get you a little further out.
You'll not be disappointed. Your will shall be
And
done.
we probably should deploy Clive's unit. Yeah, we'll get Clive out here
I
as well.
ride for Cornea. What shall I do?
Just need to be careful. I'd like to make sure that I don't accidentally have somebody in the woods come after us. Ooh, we take damage? It's not good. Take even more damage. I definitely don't want to take that much damage. Why are we getting absolutely owned here? If I equip you with a detox. There we go. Yeah, all the damage we're taking is poison. Oh, yeah, I'll give you one less passive point so you don't just die.
Ever weaker.
You're gonna get stunned though, aren't you? Yeah. So the second one will hit both of you. That's fine. Defensive curse, we should be okay. Yeah. 1 damage. And she has cavalry guard, right. So she just doesn't matter.
Your strength failed.
Poison immunity. Perfect. Would have done this from the beginning. You're gonna get stunned again. That's okay. Yeah, but because she's incapacitated, she gets her turn again, so... And she gets healed twice, which is kind of nice. And since we have active points, we're just going to keep going until we use all of ours, even though we got stunned. Like, it will unstun us to allow us to keep going.
Fine job. My legs grow heavy.
Okay, alright. Oh,
What would you ask of me?
I meant to have you moving up against this group. Now we're going to be in some amount of trouble here.
By your command.
Can I get around them? No, we're going to have to fight them. That's
I
unfortunate.
shall not falter.
Oclisa's group will be close, but not close enough to, with Valor to actually give us stamina on this group. So we could use Alvin, but I think we're just going to sit here and wait. When that other caster gets to us, we'll defeat them, and then we'll use a stamina item, and then... Oh. Even though I trust my group to not actually die if I let the enemy get first strike on me, I'd rather not. No, we must not. Even though I just made you run out of stamina because I'm not very bright. This caster group is also coming in here, so yeah, they do a lot of damage, but we should be fine with the lanes unit.
This the place? Time for payback.
Wander in darkness.
Oh right, Shadow Bite. We completely forgot to set that up. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna need to fix that.
I have you.
I'll see it done.
It's all on you.
Hold fast.
Easy now.
Why are you healing him over Nina? I mean, it still works out, but like, why?
Saw that?
Let me.
I'll have to look at that afterwards. Two things to fix in this group.
Just getting started. No hard feelings.
Alright, so first off, Shadow Bite. Shadow Bite is really, really good. It attacks a whole row of enemies. Inflicts initiative and evasion down. But we only want it to attack rows with 3+ enemies at the moment. And in reality, I prefer... Travis's role in this group is to be very evasive, which I guess is fine how it works currently. But we're going to do the same thing here, where they need at least one or more attack points, so we actually prevent them from getting it. And this is one where we're going to have to turn on and off depending on how it looks. And it's also worth mentioning is that, like, as he gets a little more levels, he's going to need a Cornelian Pendant, because otherwise he will only use this and then will never get anything else down here, which will be kind of bad. You also have active steal later, where you can steal an active point, so this is another way around it also. Sneaking Edge is like one of the best, probably the best start of combat ability in my opinion. You attack a single enemy and you click Guard Seal, Passive Seal. You can just immediately shut down armor units. If they have like one Legionnaire or only one person that can cover, Sneaking Edge is immediately just like, hey, I hit you, you now can't do anything the rest of the fight for a system. And this is another way that you handle some of the Coliseum fights too, so.
Witness the might of an angel.
No, you do. No, you get absolutely owned by
You'll
that.
not be disappointed.
But you handle over. You actually don't handle over here very well.
I'll prove
5, how do we look? I know you should wipe out a decent portion of these. Might not, actually.
Go on.
Travis does well. This Griffin unit is really tough.
Who's my target?
Need to be in range of Elaine, if not, die to that. Let's get rid of this guy.
Understood.
You can stay there for the moment.
I'm
Clive,
ever in your
I'd
service.
like you... As you can see, Hodrick gets kind of beat up here because they split damage. So like he's taking all this magic damage on top of physical, which is why his unit is
What shall I
a
do?
little worse.
Witness
Anyways,
the
let's
might
send
of an angel.
Oclese this way. I think we can. You're in range here to. We can switch Miriam into this
I
group.
take to the skies. Behold the valor of a knight.
Oh, how embarrassing! No, this was great. Wiped out a whole front row of elves. We're good. Oh well. Phantom elves.
Be restored. We make good strides. Might I rest a moment?
All right, sweet. So reinforcements. We're also going to get to see where they are now.
I never miss my target.
Quite!
Your mother.
Flames!
Do you see now?
I'm ready.
Still get
Heading there
absolute
now.
body
I'm here,
right
Your
there.
Highness.
It's kind of wild.
You face me.
You do heal if you do that,
I'll pierce you
but I want to
clean
give EXP to Paul.
Hey-ya!
Quick reload, as you can see, goes off before his bulk up. Bulk up goes off last because of his initiative. So you have ways around gladiators that way too, where you can possibly just kill them
Settled.
with like
They're beaten.
follow-up abilities before they even get a
Do you need
chance
something?
to defeat you. Anyways, yeah, I'm worried about Elaine on this group, but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah?
All right, let's go ahead and get you guys out here.
Won't take
Going
long.
against them.
I'll prove my worth.
5. I know you guys don't do well against any of this, but I kind of need you to be over here to support him.
I depart.
Oh,
Who's my target?
not good.
Understood.
I think we're actually in a little bit of trouble here. I did not mean to have you keep moving this way. Why did you keep moving when I targeted that unit? Yeah.
I'm ready.
I guess technically you don't lose this way,
Who's my
but
target?
I'm just gonna get
Right.
you back into Elaine's.
Try
Okay,
me.
ooh,
Your villainy
just
ends
barely.
here.
You take 25 damage though, really? 40. No, actually, that's 65. Alright, we take way less now. Perfect. Because they hit the full column, which is why the damage we took would have been towards Elaine. Okay, ooh, we lucked out there. Really annoyed that they kept moving forward. That was annoying.
A regrettable end.
Give in! You'll be okay.
Yeah, Nature's Wrath. Pain. And I don't have a way for Leia to heal herself, which kind of sucks. But we'll move Lane back over so she's not in the column anymore. Alright, cool. That was almost a huge
Another
mistake,
step
man.
forth. I've need of a rest.
I'm ready. Heading there now.
Alright, And yes, I wouldn't mind you resting now.
Do you need something?
You guys still take a ton of damage against them.
Who's my target?
Now you take 2 damage. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to click rest, and if I need to switch you in, his group will be fine up against these guys, even if they get first strike. They don't bother me.
What's next?
Alright, so we're just going to shoot this guy here, so he stops summoning
I've
things.
arrived.
I'll make it quick. Hope you've made your peace.
Also kind of well, yeah, like I said, this is why Clive's unit is going to be worse in this area compared to Drakenhold. Hodrick is no longer good against these magic enemies. We have to be a bit more selective in where and how we deploy Clive.
I have you.
Not saying he won't be good, but now Miriam's unit is kind of the one to shine through this country because since their archers are considered both archer and magic attacks, like we can just defend with Miriam and Lex, which is really nice. Takes 0 damage.
Nope.
Oh wait, what? Did I not set up Enrage for you?
That'll do.
Let's fix that.
I didn't have a choice.
No, I didn't. Alright, so move this up. This should just be on Armored. Yeah, that way you have all your stuff for Enrage. Everything else looks okay, right? Yeah, everything else looks fine.
Go on.
Yeah. This group is
There in a second.
wild
I'm
how
ever
strong
in your
they are.
service.
But hopefully we will do some damage to them.
Yeah?
I don't know how I'm going to defeat you, I'm going to be honest. Okay, I guess I need you to... Let's use an item on you, actually. I know I usually don't use these, but we're going to use a Silver Hourglass. I have plenty of these.
Your orders,
Made it.
sir.
Any who bar my I
Alright,
shall
so we
not
just-
shy from battle.
Switch you forward, and now we're going to try to move the police forward, also switch Miriam into this other group. So then you're in range of the campfire, and I can just go to the campfire and give you your stamina back.
I'll do it.
That was close. Nope.
They'll pay.
Nice.
Huh? Be restored. The day is won. I struggle to move.
If we look... Oh, she's in range of the campfire
You'll
already.
not
We're
be
good. So
disappointed.
we'll have
Your
you,
will
Oakleys,
shall be
take care of
done.
that.
Blasphemous
And then she'll
fool.
keep heading to the campfire, and I think Miriam and Oakleys will be fine up here on their own. I
My
would like to
magic
get this
is
town
yours.
down here, though, with the Griffin Knights.
How embarrassing. Get moving.
Yeah, and this is Sylphic Barrier, so we don't hit you. But we get our evasion up, so that's nice. I'll use True Thrust if she went. She would have hit him through that evasion. Wouldn't have mattered.
You've got this. I'll freeze you. As it was written.
Excellent job, Oakleys.
I'll never hold myself back. I stand ready.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go up here and just
I
campfire
depart.
so Miriam gets that back. We're about to be in combat with these guys.
I never miss
And
my
we can
target.
indeed switch, but yeah, we're just gonna have... You do just fine, even though you're getting first strike, it doesn't matter. Okay, that did way more damage than I thought. Jeez. Oh, because they're sword masters. Ah, I see.
Come here.
No more hurting. Hell.
You're mine.
Not even worried.
I'm worried you're taking so much damage. They don't get another turn, though. We do indeed just wipe them off the board here, so that's nice.
In my sights.
However, this is going to be nice once Bruno gets level 20, which I'm really looking forward to. I can finally start using his active points to heal as well.
No surprise there. That went better than I expected.
We march.
Alright, so... Oh, wow, they took an absurd amount of damage.
Let's take what's ours.
And we still take so
What shall
much
I do?
damage from them, man. Why do you guys take so much?
The time is at hand.
Yeah, I guess we could just catapult again. I'm fine with that. Yeah,
To me.
I don't think I need you for anything else. As soon as this catapult is available. Looks like we're going to get the campfire first. Yes, indeed, we can maybe rest.
I shall not disappoint.
Yeah, Miriam absolutely.
It shall be done.
Alright, so we should be good here.
Do you need something?
Since we're not going to get
Go
anything
on.
else from this, we can go ahead and plunder here. Oh, actually... Oh, it doesn't work that way, I think. I don't think it works that way. Like, I was going to say I could Royal Order Rolf's unit, but I don't think they...
I've reached my destination.
it works that way, so yeah. Anyways, there you go. Defeated them with a catapult.
Yeah?
We'll go ahead and capture here.
Won't take long. I'll prove my
We'll send
worth.
Clive this way, but really we're
Shall
just
be
waiting
done.
for this group here.
Witness the might of an
We're going to
angel.
take care of them with Oclese, and then we'll send Miriam
Shouldn't
to
have let
deal
your guard
with the
down.
town. And yeah, this fight obviously was much harder than it needed to be.
I shall not.
Not even that it was much harder than it needed to be, it was just much harder than I anticipated. I didn't remember it being A, this big, but also B, this difficult.
Give them all you got.
Now my fury.
My magic is yours.
Faster than the wind.
Ice.
Very nice.
To fear.
Almost level 20 for
Offering
this
to the
group.
heavens.
What would you ask
Alright,
of me?
Miriam.
Setting off. I stand ready.
Which do you... Oh yeah, you just die.
I take to the skies.
Yeah, and this is why, like, even though Clive's unit has been very, very
I
good,
shall
this
not
is why
shy from battle.
I love Radiant Knights. I think they're one of the best cat... Well, I think they are the best cat unit, in my personal opinion.
I'll do it.
They just provide so much support for your group that they just... And their offense is not even that terrible. Whereas Clive's unit is... They are significantly better at just immediately destroying enemy infantry groups. If you don't defeat those infantry groups right away, like, they all of a sudden now can respond and do quite a bit of damage to you. Whereas a Radiant Knight, like a single Radiant Knight here, is basically shutting down an absurd amount of enemy options. And also, they do pretty decent damage and heal. And even though Paladins are kind of like the male versions of Radiant Knights, Radiant Knight is better than Paladin as well, by far, when you look at it. Joseph is single target heal, single target 50% damage reduction and debuff removal, or prevention, whereas Miriam is like, I heal an entire row, I can prevent magic damage from on any row, and individuals.
Glory to the
So it's like you
liberation.
just literally are way, way better. I'm surprised they have... Paladins are not that good. I mean, they innate come with Pursuit, so that's nice, but you can give Pursuit to your Radiant Knight if it's really a big deal. Anyways, whew, that was a long fight. A lot longer than I expected. But yeah, now we get our Phantom Great Shield, and bunch of Renown, and we get our reward here. Oh no, we just get to talk to the Selvi. But what we need to do is, because, yep, we are done for the day. But I forgot. So sorry, Selvi. I will... Oh, and Sharon. Oh, I have two people. I want to upgrade one of my units first. All right, so we're going to promote Selby. Sharon, you can wait because that group is
I won't
whatever.
hold you back.
Anyways, now we get defensive curse as well. So if we look at Selby here, now we have defensive curse. So you can minus defense and magic. And we are going to put this on armored. And then row with most combatants. So basically, if it has if there are armored in multiple rows, we'll put it on whichever row it works. Otherwise, we'll stick with offensive curse. And you get an accessory slot, so this is really nice. What was I going to give you again? I actually don't remember. You can really use impetus stance because, like, you just gain +1 use of your curses. Is there anything else at the beginning? Yes, you have Leia, so Leia will always go first anyway, so we'll hold off on that then. That's a little too expensive. You don't have one. I could give you a Carnelian pet. We do have an extra one, really? Where did we get that? I don't actually know. I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet for you. I'll think on it. We'll do it next time. But yeah, we went way over on time today, so I'm going to make sure we finish up today. So happy with the amount of progress we made. We got a lot in Elheim right away, so we got a bunch of battles here, this first battle, and then both of these, and the Sigil. So we did a lot. Super happy, and we're getting really close now that we're A rank to upgrading one of our units. And like I said, I was going to do Elaine first because we put Liza in there because that's where I want her, but we're going to do Bruno first, and we have the character that's going to go in the group with him. And I think it's going to make that group significantly better and stronger, and I'm going to be happy once we get that. But we'll save that for next time. Hopefully we get there next time. It'll probably be a little bit afterwards, but yeah. Thanks again. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.